Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0450, indicates that the fuel tank pressure FTP sensor is reporting values that are out of the expected range. This fault can result in the engine control module, ECM, not being able to accurately measure or respond to the fuel tank's pressure levels, which can affect the vehicle's emissions control functionality. The FTP sensor is crucial for monitoring fuel vapor levels in the EVAP, evaporative emission control system, and its improper readings can lead to increased emissions, decreased fuel efficiency, and potential engine performance issues. The sensor is typically located along the fuel filler neck or connected to the fuel tank itself. Addressing this DTC involves a series of systematic checks to identify the root cause of the out-of-range readings, which can include sensor failure, wiring issues, or even faults in the engine's control settings. To troubleshoot diligently, it is vital to utilize either the HDS, Honda Diagnostic System, or compatible scan tools to clear the DTCs and monitor live data for proper diagnostics. The fuel tank pressure FTP sensor plays an integral role in the evaporative emission control EVAP system by monitoring the pressure within the fuel tank. This sensor sends real-time data to the engine control module, ECM, which adjusts fuel delivery and emissions control based on the sensor's readings. The FTP sensor is usually situated near the fuel filler neck or directly on the fuel tank, making it accessible for diagnostic checks. An out-of-range reading signifies that the fuel tank's pressure is either too high or too low compared to normal operating ranges, which could trigger a malfunction in the EVAP system. Proper function of this system is vital for controlling hydrocarbon emissions, reducing environmental hazards, and ensuring compliance with emissions regulations. If there are inaccuracies in the FTP sensor's data, the engine may not operate efficiently, leading to poor fuel economy and potential harmful emissions. The potential causes for DTC P0450 include a faulty FTP sensor, compromised wiring, or issues related to the powertrain control module, PCM. A faulty FTP sensor can directly lead to inaccurate pressure readings, necessitating replacement. Wiring issues, such as frayed wires or poor connections, can disrupt the signal transfer between the FTP sensor and the PCM, causing erroneous readings or malfunction codes. Additionally, if the PCM itself is malfunctioning, it may misinterpret or fail to process the input from the STP sensor properly. It's crucial to investigate these areas thoroughly, as they can significantly impact the vehicle's performance and emissions control. Identifying the source of the problem requires a methodical approach, utilizing tools like the HDS to analyze the real-time data and the status of these components. When DTC P0450 is present, drivers may notice various symptoms indicating a problem with the FTP sensor or the EVAP system. The most common sign is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, signaling the need for immediate diagnostics. Additionally, the vehicle may experience poor fuel efficiency, as the ECM might miscalculate fuel delivery due to incorrect pressure readings. This malfunction may also lead to increased hydrocarbon emissions, potentially causing the car to fail emissions tests, which can lead to regulatory issues and poor environmental impact. Other symptoms can include rough engine performance, particularly during acceleration, as fuel delivery may not be optimal when pressure readings are inaccurate. Recognizing these symptoms early can help avoid more significant issues down the road and facilitate timely repairs. To initiate troubleshooting for DTC P0450, begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode to power the necessary diagnostic systems. Next, use the HDS to clear any stored DTCs from the vehicle's memory. Once cleared, turn the vehicle off, lock mode, for a brief moment. Reinsert the emergency fuel funnel into the fuel filler neck. This funnel is typically stored within the trunk toolbox, allowing for easy access during diagnostic checks. After this, turn the vehicle back to the on mode. This step is crucial to ensure accurate sensor readings under controlled conditions. Utilize the HDS to monitor specific parameters, particularly the FTP sensor voltage. The expected value should be more than 3.62 volts. If the readings confirm this threshold, it indicates that the system has registered appropriately, and you may proceed to the next troubleshooting step. Conversely, if the sensor's output does not meet the threshold, further investigation would be necessary. In this step, after ensuring that the FTP sensor is within the expected voltage range, the next important action is to verify the presence of the issue. Start by removing the emergency fuel funnel from the fuel filler neck. Following this, start the vehicle's engine, closely observing the engine's behavior. Hold the engine speed at approximately 3,000 RPM without load. This can be achieved with the continuously variable transmission, CVT, in park or neutral for manual transmission, MT. This process allows you to create conditions that would typically bring peripherals and sensors under operational stress. As you perform this action, utilize the HDS to monitor the OBD status for DTC P0450. Pay attention to whether the HDS indicates a failed status. If the status confirms a failure, it duplicates the problem, and you should advance to the next troubleshooting step. However, if the HDS shows a passed status, indicating that the system appears to be functioning correctly at that time, inspect for poor connections or loose terminals at the FTP sensor and the PCM before proceeding further. To determine the possible failure area related to the FTP sensor, first, turn the vehicle to the off, lock mode. Once the vehicle is powered off, carefully disconnect the 3P connector from the FTP sensor. This connector facilitates communication between the sensor and the PCM. After disconnecting the sensor, you need to create a temporary connection by bridging terminals A and B with a jumper wire. The relevant terminals are located on the FTP sensor 3P connector, where terminal A corresponds to number 1 and terminal B to number 2. Ensure that these connections are secure. With the jumper wire connected, turn the vehicle back to the on mode and proceed to check the voltage readings with the HDS. Focus particularly on the FTP sensor output value. The readings should ideally be more than 3.62 volts. If the current readings match the malfunction threshold, you can move on to the next step in the troubleshooting guide. Conversely, if the readings do not align with the expected values, it confirms that the FTP sensor itself may require replacement. In the fourth step of troubleshooting, first turn the vehicle to the off, lock mode again to reset any connections made previously. Next, carefully remove the jumper wire that you had previously placed on the FTP sensor 3P connector. After disconnecting the jumper wire, turn the vehicle back to the on mode. Utilizing multimeter testing skills, proceed to measure the voltage between specified test points. Test point 1 is the FTP sensor 3P connector terminal number 1, and test point 2 is terminal number 3. This test checks the integrity of the SG6 line within the wiring harness associated with the FTP sensor. If the readings indicate around 5.0 V, it suggests that the wiring is intact, allowing normal operation. Should the measurement deviate from this expected value, further diagnostics are required to identify breakages or shortages in the circuit feeding the FTP sensor. Confirming a successful reading entails advancing to the next step in the troubleshooting process. For this next step in your DTC P0450 diagnostic process, you will be conducting an open wire check specifically for the P-tank line. Start by turning the vehicle off lock mode. After powering down, jump the SCS service connector short line using the HDS and allow for a wait time of more than 1 minute. This action helps prepare the system for accurate diagnostics. Once that waiting period is completed, disconnect the PCM powertrain control module, connector A, which houses 50 pins, ensuring you handle the connectors carefully to avoid causing additional damage. Next, create a temporary connection by bridging terminals A and B using a jumper wire. Terminal A correlates with FTP sensor 3P connector number 2, while terminal B is connected to the vehicle's body ground. Finally, check for continuity between test points 1 and 2 during the vehicle off lock mode. Test point 1 is PCM connector A number 42, while test point 2 returns to body ground. If a continuity reading is present, the P-tank wire is deemed operational. If continuity fails, you will need to repair any identified open in the P-tank wire connecting the PCM to the FTP sensor. The final troubleshooting step involves performing an open wire check for the SG6 line, which is pivotal for ensuring proper signal processing. To start, again turn the vehicle to the off lock mode to reset operations. Subsequently, jump the SCS line once more with the HDS and allow for the requisite wait time exceeding 1 minute so that the system can initialize properly. Disconnect the PCM connector E, which encompasses 80 pins, carefully. Following this, create a jumper connection linking FTP sensor 3P connector number 1 to the vehicle's body ground, facilitating accurate circuit testing. It is essential to check for continuity between 2 specific test points. Test point 1 corresponds to PCM connector E number 45, while test point 2 connects back to body ground. A positive continuity check indicates that the SG6 wire is functioning correctly, and you can refer to authorized service information for further diagnostic insight. If continuity is not established, it confirms an open circuit in the SG6 wire between the PCM and the FTP sensor. Therefore, it will require immediate repair, as this may be contributing to the DTC P0450. Once you've completed the necessary troubleshooting and potential repairs for DTC P0450, it's crucial to verify that the issues have been resolved fully. Start by clearing any DTCs from the system using your HDS diagnostic tool. This step resets the onboard monitoring systems and allows you to restart the diagnostic process. After clearing the DTCs, take the vehicle for a test drive, meticulously monitoring its behavior and performance. Pay attention to the engine's running condition and the vehicle's emissions during normal operations. It is also imperative to ensure that all wiring and connector terminals associated with the FTP sensor and PCM are tight and secure to prevent future issues. Continuously monitor the vehicle's diagnostic system for reoccurrences of the P0450 code. By completing this final verification step, you can ensure that the actions taken have effectively resolved the FTP sensor's reporting issues, thereby helping maintain vehicle performance and emission standards. Preventive maintenance plays a vital role in ensuring ongoing vehicle performance and preventing issues like DTC P0450 from resurfacing. Start with regular visual inspections of the wiring associated with the FTP sensor and the PCM. Look out for frayed wires, corrosion, or any sign of wear that may lead to intermittent signals. Equally important is ensuring that all connections are tight. Loose or corroded connectors can lead to a myriad of issues, including erroneous data readings from various sensors, Conducting periodic diagnostic checks using HDS or similar tools can proactively identify emerging faults before they manifest as DTCs or affect performance. This proactive approach not only helps in prolonging the sensor's lifespan, but also maintains the effectiveness of the EVAP system, thereby ensuring that the vehicle remains compliant with emissions regulations. Lastly, if there are any updates or recalls from Honda regarding the EVAP system, following those recommendations promptly will further enhance vehicle reliability. In summary, understanding the role of the FTP sensor within the vehicle's EVAP system is crucial for diagnosing DTC P0450 effectively. Timely recognition of symptoms, such as poor fuel efficiency, check engine light activation, or emissions issues, can lead to quicker resolutions and necessary repairs. Conducting thorough troubleshooting steps as outlined, from initial diagnostics to the final verification, ensures that root causes are identified and rectified. Regular preventive maintenance must not be overlooked, as it can save both time and costs down the line. By staying vigilant regarding potential faults and keeping the connection integrity in check, owners can maintain optimal performance and regulatory compliance. Ultimately, knowledge of the system and proactive strategies will enhance both the longevity of the vehicle and the owner's satisfaction while driving. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.